Before Russia's military began its invasion of Ukraine, the comparisons between the contemporary Russian president, Vladimir Putin, and the Nazi-era Führer, Adolf Hitler, began propagating. The Putin-Hitler comparisons are not new. In 2014, following Russia's annexation of Crimea, Prince Charles of Britain was widely chastised for offhandedly declaring that Putin is doing just about the same as Hitler. Vladimir Putin is not Adolf Hitler. Even the worst and cruelest dictators of the post-war era cannot be compared to the Nazi dictator. Yet, some of the measures taken by the Russian president in his decision to invade Ukraine are reminiscent of the tactics employed by the Nazi leader prior to September 1, 1939. 80 years ago, Hitler ordered the results of the Wannsee Conference that decided to kill European Jews to remain a secret. Putin, on the other hand, invited the world media and diplomats to have a front-row seat as he planned and launched his invasion with the goal to erase an independent country and culture. Hitler was determined to cancel the 1919 Treaty of Versailles, which humiliated Germany and tore off significant chunks of its territory. Putin seeks to change the balance of power that was consolidated after the collapse of communism in 1991. Like the Nazis' use of the swastika as a symbol of power, Putin is using the letter Z as a symbol to rally Russians and to justify unconscionable action in Ukraine. To be clear, no one is accusing Vladimir Putin of preparing death camps and gas chambers. But the brutality of the Russian military in invading a peaceful neighbor that includes indiscriminate targeting of civilians and decimating cities evokes memories of Nazi armies invading the USSR, Soviet Union in 1941. Like Hitler, Putin has amassed unquestionable power in Russia, wiped out political opposition with little to no check on his regime, and its use of military force or other hybrid tools to brutally carve out and illegally conquer territory in surrounding nations. Putin has a special talent for spotting the weaknesses of world leaders. In 2008, his army invaded Georgia and conquered the breakaway regions of Abkhazia and South Ossetia. Putin gambled that his aggression would be tolerated, and he was right. US President George W. Bush, who was preoccupied with his wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, together with the rest of the West, let it go. 6 years later, Putin sensed the softness of a different US administration, this time of President Barack Obama. The Russian leader invaded Ukraine for the first time, conquering the Crimean Peninsula and the separatist region of Donbass, Donetsk, and Luhansk. The excuses the Russian leader has used to justify his wars against Georgia and Ukraine are reminiscent of Hitler's fallacious rhetoric. Putin has talked about Russian irredenta and the need to defend oppressed Russian minorities in Georgia and Ukraine. He demands the creation of security zones along Russian borders in Europe and uses military provocations in the disputed areas to accuse his enemies. As Ukrainian cities are hit by missiles, resulting in civilian mass casualties and refugees fleeing across the border to Poland, Putin faces accusations of following in the footsteps of the reviled former leader of Germany. The hashtag #PutinHitler has been trending on social media as Europe faces its biggest crisis since World War II. There are many comments about Putin is this century's equivalent to Hitler, and the threat he poses to Europe, US, and global security extends far beyond the current conflict in Ukraine. Tragically, what the world is witnessing today invokes memories of the Nazi Blitzkrieg, says Associate Dean of the Simon Wiesenthal Center, a Jewish human rights organization. In the end, history will view Putin and his regime as war criminals just like Hitler and the Nazis. It is not inconceivable that a determined and focused response from world leaders will cause Putin, who like many dictators is isolated in his palace and detached from reality, to realize that he has gone one bridge too far, and that invading Ukraine, he made a historic miscalculation. So, do you think that Vladimir Putin is the Hitler of the 21st century? How do you think this war will end? Let me know in the comments section below. If you're looking for more content like this, they're all available for you on this channel. You've just got to make sure you've subscribed and turn on notifications so you never miss one. See you in the next video.